أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وإذا سمعوا ما أنزل إلى الرسول ترى أعينهم تفيض من الدمع مما عرفوا من الحق يقولون ربنا آمنا فاكتبنا مع الشاهدين.
And when they hear what has been revealed to this messenger, thou seest their eyes overflow with tears, because of the truth which they have recognized. They say, Our Lord, we believe, so write us down among those who bear witness.
وما لنا لا نؤمن بالله وما جاءنا من الحق ونطمع أن يدخلنا ربنا مع القوم الصالحين.
And why should we not believe in Allah and in the truth which has come to us, while we earnestly wish that our Lord should include us among the righteous people?
فَأَثَابَهُمُ اللَّهُ بِمَا قَالُوا جَنَّاتٍ تَجْرِي مِن تَحْتِهَا الْأَنْهَارُ خَالِدِينَ فِيهَا وَذَلِكَ جَزَاءُ الْمُحْسِنِينَ.
So Allah rewarded them for what they said, with gardens beneath which streams flow. Therein shall they abide, and that is the reward of those who do good.
والذين كفروا وكذبوا بآياتنا أولئك أصحاب الجحيم.
And those who have disbelieved and rejected our signs, these are they who are the inmates of hell.
أيها الذين آمنوا لا تحرموا طيبات ما أحل الله لكم ولا تعتدوا إن الله لا يحب المعتدين.
O ye who believe, make not unlawful the good things which Allah has made lawful for you. And do not transgress. Surely Allah loves not the transgressors.
وَكُلُوا مِمَّا رَزَقَكُمُ اللَّهُ حَلَالًا طَيِّبًا وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ الَّذِي أَنْتُمْ بِهِ مُؤْمِنُونَ.
And eat of that which Allah has provided for you, of what is lawful and good, and fear Allah in whom you believe.
لا يواخذكم الله باللغو في أيمانكم ولكن يواخذكم بما عقدتم الأيمان فكفارته إطعام 10 مساكين من أوسط ما تطعمون أهليكم أو كسوتهم أو تحرير رقبة.
Allah will not call you to account for such of your oaths as are vain, but He will call you to account for the oaths which you take in earnest. The expiation for this is the feeding of 10 poor persons, with such average food as you feed your families with, or the clothing of them, or the freeing of a neck.
فمن لم يجد فصيام 3 أيام ذلك كفارة أيمانكم إذا حلفتم واحفظوا أيمانكم كذلك يبين الله لكم آياته لعلكم تشكرون.
But whoso finds not the means shall fast for 3 days. That is the expiation of your oaths when you have sworn them. And do keep your oaths. Thus does Allah explain to you His signs, that you may be grateful.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا إنما الخمر والميسر والأنصاب والأزلام رجس من عمل الشيطان فاجتنبوه لعلكم تفلحون.
O ye who believe, wine and the game of hazard and idols and divining arrows are only an abomination of Satan's handiwork. So shun each one of them, that you may prosper.
إنما يريد الشيطان أن يوقي بينكم العداوة والبغضاء في في الخمر والميسر ويصدكم عن ذكر الله وعن الصلاة فهل أنتم منتهون.
Satan desires only to create enmity and hatred among you by means of wine and the game of hazard, and to keep you back from the remembrance of Allah and from prayer. But will you keep back?
وَأَطِيعُوا اللَّهَ وَأَطِيعُوا الرَّسُولَ وَاحْذَرُوا فَإِن تَوَلَّيْتُمْ فَاعْلَمُوا أَنَّمَا عَلَى رَسُولِنَا الْبَلَاغُ الْمُبِينُ.
And obey Allah, and obey the Messenger, and be on your guard. But if you turn away, then know that on our Messenger lies only the clear conveyance of the message.
ليس على الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات جناح فيما طعموا إذا ما اتقوا وآمنوا وعملوا الصالحات ثم اتقوا وآمنوا ثم اتقوا وأحسنوا والله يحب المحسنين.
On those who believe and do good works, there shall be no sin for what they eat, provided they fear God and believe and do good works. And again, fear God and believe. Yet again, fear God and do good. And Allah loves those who do good.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا ليبلونكم الله بشيء من الصيد تناله أيديكم ورماحكم ليعلم الله من يخافه بالغيب فمن اعتدى بعد ذلك فله عذاب أليم.
O ye who believe, Allah will surely try you in a little matter, the game which your hands and your lances can reach, so that Allah may distinguish those who fear Him in secret. Whoso, therefore, will transgress after this shall have a grievous punishment.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تقتلوا الصيد وأنتم حرم.
O ye who believe, kill not game while you are in a state of pilgrimage.
ومن قتله منكم متعمدا فجزاء مثل ما قتل من النعم مثل ما قتل من النعم يحكم به ذوى عدل منكم هديا بالغ الكعبة أو كفارة طعام مساكين أو عدل ذلك صياما ليذوق وبال أمره.
Kill not game while you are in a state of pilgrimage. And whoso amongst you kills it intentionally, its compensation is a quadruped, like unto that which he has killed, as determined by 2 just men from among you, the same to be brought as an offering to the Kaaba. Or as an expiation he shall have to feed a number of poor persons, or fast an equivalent number of days, so that he may taste the penalty of his deed.
عفى الله عما سلف ومن عاد فينتقم الله منه والله عزيز ذو انتقام.
As for the past, Allah forgives it. But whoso reverts to it, Allah will punish him for his offense. And Allah is mighty, Lord of retribution.
أحل لكم صيد البحر وطعامه متاعا لكم وللسيارة وحرم عليكم صيد البر ما دمتم حرما واتقوا الله الذي إليه تحشرون.
The game of the sea and the eating thereof have been made lawful for you, as a provision for you and the travelers. But forbidden to you is the game of the land as long as you are in a state of pilgrimage. And fear Allah, to whom you shall be gathered.
جعل الله الكعبة البيت الحرام قياما للناس والشهر الحرام والهدي والقلائد ذلك لتعلموا أن الله يعلم ما في السماوات وما في الأرض وأن الله بكل شيء عليم.
Allah has made the Kaaba, the inviolable house, as a means of support and uplift for mankind, as also the sacred month and the offerings and the animals with collars. That is so that you may know that Allah knows what is in the heavens and what is in the earth, and that Allah knows all things well.
اعلموا أن الله شديد العقاب وأن الله غفور رحيم.
Know that Allah is severe in punishment and that Allah is also most forgiving, merciful.
ما على الرسول إلا البلاغ والله يعلم ما تبدون وما تكتمون.
On the messenger lies only the conveying of the message, and Allah knows what you reveal and what you hide.
قل لا يستوي الخبيث والطيب ولو أعجبك كثرة الخبيث فاتقوا الله يا أولي الألباب لعلكم تفلحون.
Say, the bad and the good are not alike. Even though the abundance of the bad may cause thee to wonder. So fear Allah, O men of understanding, that you may prosper.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تسألوا عن أشياء إن تبد لكم تسؤكم وإن تسألوا عنها حين ينزل القرآن تبد لكم عفى الله عنها والله غفور حليم.
O ye who believe, ask not about things which, if revealed to you, would cause you trouble. Though if you ask about them while the Quran is being sent down, they will be revealed to you. Allah has left them out, and Allah is most forgiving, forbearing.
قد سألها قوم من قبلكم ثم أصبحوا بها كافرين.
And people before you asked about such things, but then they became disbelievers therein.
ما جعل الله من بحيرة ولا سائبة ولا وسيلة ولا حام ولكن الذين كفروا يفترون على الله الكذب وأكثرهم لا يعقلون.
Allah has not ordained any bahira or sa'iba or wasila or hami, but those who disbelieve forge a lie against Allah, and most of them do not make use of their understanding.
وإذا قيل لهم تعالوا إلى ما أنزل الله وإلى الرسول قالوا حسبنا ما وجدنا عليه آباءنا أولو كان آباؤهم لا شيئا ولا يهتدون.
And when it is said to them, "Come to what Allah has revealed, and to the Messenger," they say, "Sufficient for us is that wherein we found our fathers." What? Even though their fathers had no knowledge and no guidance?
يا أيها الذين آمنوا عليكم أنفسكم لا يضركم من ضل إذا اهتديتم إلى الله مرجعكم جميعا فينبئكم بما كنتم تعملون.
O ye who believe, be heedful of your own selves. He who goes astray cannot harm you when you yourselves are rightly guided. To Allah will you all return. Then will He disclose to you what you used to do.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا شهادة بينكم إذا حضر أحدكم الموت حين الوصية اثنان ذوى عدل منكم أو آخران من غيركم إن أنتم ضربتم في الأرض فأصابتكم مصيبة الموت.
O ye who believe, the right evidence among you, when death presents itself to one of you, at the time of making a bequest, is of two just men from among you, or of two others not from among you, if you be journeying in the land, and the calamity of death befall you.
تحبسونهما من بعد الصلاة فيقسمان بالله إن ارتبتم لا نشتري به ثمنا ولو كان ذا قربى ولا نكتم شهادة الله إنا إذا لمن الآثمين.
You shall detain them both after prayer for giving evidence. If you doubt, they shall both swear by Allah, saying, "We take not in exchange for this any price, even though he be a near relation, and we conceal not the testimony enjoined by Allah. Surely, in that case, we should be among the sinners."
فإن عثر على أنهما استحقا إثما فآخران يقومان مقامهما من الذين استحق عليهم الأوليان فيقسمان بالله لشهادتنا حق من شهادتهما وما اعتدينا.
But if it be discovered that the two witnesses are guilty of sin, then two others shall take their place from among those against whom the former two witnesses, who were in a better position to give true evidence, sinfully deposed. And the two latter witnesses shall swear by Allah, saying, Surely our testimony is truer than the testimony of the former two, and we have not been unfair in any way.
إِنَّا إِذًا لَّمِنَ الظَّالِمِينَ.
For then indeed we should be of the unjust.
ذَلِكَ أَدْنَىٰ أَن يَأْتُوا بِالشَّهَادَةِ عَلَىٰ وَجْهِهَا أَوْ يَخَافُوا أَن تُرَدَّ أَيْمَانٌ بَعْدَ أَيْمَانِهِمْ واتقوا الله واسمعوا والله لا يهدي القوم الفاسقين.
Thus it is more likely that they will give evidence according to facts, or that they will fear that other oaths will be taken after their oaths. And fear Allah and hearken, and Allah guides not the disobedient people.
يوم يجمع الله الرسل فيقول ماذا أجبتم قالوا لا علم لنا إنك أنت علام الغيوب.
Think of the day when Allah will assemble the messengers and say, What reply was made to you? They will say, We have no knowledge. It is only thou who art the knower of hidden things.
إذ قال الله يا عيسى ابن مريم اذكر نعمتي عليك وعلى والدتك إذ أيدتك بروح القدس تكلم الناس في المهد وكهلا.
When Allah will say, O Jesus, son of Mary, remember my favor upon thee and upon thy mother, when I strengthened thee with the spirit of holiness, so that thou didst speak to the people in the cradle and in middle age.
وإذ علمتك الكتاب والحكمة والتوراة والإنجيل وإذ تخلق من الطين كهيئة الطير بإذني فتنفخ فيها فتكون طيرا بإذني وتبرئ الأكمه والأبرص بإذني.
And when I taught thee the book and wisdom, and the Torah and the gospel, and when thou didst fashion a creation out of clay in the likeness of a bird, by my command, then thou didst breathe into it a new spirit, and it became a soaring being by my command, and thou didst heal the night blind and the leprous by my command, and when thou didst raise the dead by my command.
وإذ تخرج الموتى بإذني وإذ كففت بني إسرائيل عنك إذ جئتهم بالبينات فقال الذين كفروا منهم إن هذا إلا سحر مبين.
And when I restrained the children of Israel from putting thee to death, when thou didst come to them with clear signs, and those who disbelieved from among them said, this is nothing but clear deception.
وَإِذْ أَوْحَيْتُ إِلَى الْحَوَارِيِّينَ أَنْ آمِنُوا بِي وَبِرَسُولِي قالوا آمنا واشهد بأننا مسلمون.
And when I inspired the disciples of Jesus to believe in me and my messenger, they said, we believe, and bear thou witness that we have submitted.
إذ قال الحواريون يا عيسى ابن مريم هل يستطيع ربك أن ينزل علينا مائدة من السماء قال اتقوا الله إن كنتم مؤمنين.
When the disciples said, O Jesus, Son of Mary, is thy Lord able to send down to us a table spread with food from heaven? He said, fear Allah if you are believers.
قالوا نريد أن نأكل منها وتطمئن قلوبنا ونعلم أن قد صدقتنا ونكون عليها من الشاهدين.
They said, we desire that we may eat of it, and that our hearts be at rest, and that we may know that thou hast spoken truth to us, and that we may be witnesses thereto.
قال عيسى ابن مريم اللهم ربنا أنزل علينا مائدة من السماء تكون لنا عيدا لأولنا وآخرنا وآية منك وارزقنا وأنت خير الرازقين.
Said Jesus, son of Mary, O Allah, our Lord, send down to us a table from heaven, spread with food, that it may be to us a festival, to the first of us and to the last of us, and a sign from thee, and provide sustenance for us, for thou art the best of sustainers.
قال الله إني منزلها عليكم فمن يكفر بعد منكم فإني أعذبه عذابا لا أعذبه أحدا من العالمين.
Allah said, Surely I will send it down to you, but whosoever of you disbelieves afterwards, I will surely punish them with the punishment wherewith I will not punish any other of the peoples.
وَإِذْ قَالَ اللَّهُ يَا عِيسَى ابْنَ مَرْيَمَ أَأَنْتَ قُلْتَ لِلنَّاسِ اتخذوني وأمي إلهين من دون الله قال سبحانك ما يكون لي أن أقول ما ليس لي بحق إن كنت قلته فقد علمته.
And when Allah will say, O Jesus, son of Mary, didst thou say to men, Take me and my mother for two gods beside Allah? He will answer, Holy art thou, I could never say that to which I had no right. If I had said it, thou wouldst surely have known it.
تعلم ما في نفسي ولا أعلم ما في نفسك إنك أنت علام الغيوب.
Thou knowest what is in my mind, and I know not what is in thy mind. It is only thou who art the knower of hidden things.
ما قلت لهم إلا ما أمرتني به أن اعبدوا الله ربي وربكم وكنت عليهم شهيدا ما دمت فيهم فلما توفيتني كنت أنت الرقيب عليهم وأنت على كل شيء شهيد.
I said nothing to them except that which thou didst command me. Worship Allah, my Lord and your Lord. And I was a witness over them as long as I remained among them. But since thou didst cause me to die, thou hast been the watcher over them, and thou art witness over all things.
إن تعذبهم فإنهم عبادك وإن تغفر لهم فإنك أنت العزيز الحكيم.
If thou punish them, they are thy servants, and if thou forgive them, thou surely art the mighty, the wise.
قال الله هذا يوم ينفع الصادقين صدقهم لهم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار خالدين فيها أبدا رضي الله عنهم ورضوا عنه ذلك الفوز العظيم.
Allah will say, this is a day when only the truthful shall profit by their truthfulness. For them are gardens, beneath which streams flow. Therein shall they abide forever. Allah is well pleased with them, and they are well pleased with Him. That indeed is the great triumph.
لله ملك السماوات والأرض وما فيهن وهو على كل شيء قدير.
To Allah belongs the kingdom of the heavens and the earth and whatever is in them, and He has power over all things.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the Gracious, the Merciful.
الحمد لله الذي خلق السماوات والأرض وجعل الظلمات والنور ثم الذين كفروا بربهم يعدلون.
All praise belongs to Allah, who created the heavens and the earth and brought into being every kind of darkness and light. Yet those who disbelieve set up equals to their Lord.
هو الذي خلقكم من طين ثم قضى أجلا وأجل مسمى من عنده ثم أنتم تمترون.
He it is who created you from clay, and then he decreed a term, and there is another term fixed with him, yet you doubt.
وهو الله في السماوات وفي الأرض يعلم سركم وجهركم ويعلم ما تكسبون.
And he is Allah, the God, both in the heavens and in the earth. He knows your inside and your outside, and he knows what you earn.
وما تأتيهم من آية من آيات ربهم إلا كانوا عنها معرضين.
And there comes not to them any sign of the signs of their Lord, but they turn away from it.
فقد كذبوا بالحق لما جاءهم فسوف يأتيهم أنباء ما كانوا به يستهزئون.
So they rejected the truth when it came to them, but soon shall come to them the tidings of that at which they mocked.
ألم يروا كم أهلكنا من قبلهم من قرن مكناهم في الأرض ما لم نمكن لكم.
See they not how many a generation we have destroyed before them? We had established them in the earth, as we have established you not.
وأرسلنا السماء عليهم مدرارا وجعلنا الأنهار تجري من تحتهم فأهلكناهم بذنوبهم وأنشأنا من بعدهم قرنا آخرين.
And we sent the clouds over them, pouring down abundant rain. And we caused streams to flow beneath them. Then did we destroy them because of their sins, and raised up after them another generation.
ولو نزلنا عليك كتابا في قرطاس فلمسوه بأيديهم لقال الذين كفروا إن هذا إلا سحر مبين.
And if we had sent down to thee a writing upon parchment, and they had felt it with their hands, even then the disbelievers would have surely said, this is nothing but manifest sorcery.
وقالوا لولا أنزل عليه ملك ولو أنزلنا ملكا لقضي الأمر ثم لا ينظرون.
And they say, why has not an angel been sent down to him? But if we had sent down an angel, the matter would have been settled, and then they would not have been granted a respite.
ولو جعلناه ملكا لجعلناه رجلا وللبسنا عليهم ما يلبسون.
And if we had appointed as messenger an angel, we would have made him appear as a man, and thus we would have made confused to them what they are themselves confusing.
ولقد استهزئ برسل من قبلك فحاق بالذين سخروا منهم ما كانوا به يستهزئون.
Have the messengers been mocked at before thee? But that which they mocked at encompassed those of them who scoffed.
قل سيروا في الأرض ثم انظروا كيف كان عاقبة المكذبين.
Say, go about in the earth and see what was the end of those who treated the prophets as liars.
قل لمن ما في السماوات والأرض قل لله كتب على نفسه الرحمة ليجمعنكم إلى يوم القيامة لا ريب فيه الذين خسروا أنفسهم فهم لا يؤمنون.
Say, to whom belongs what is in the heavens and the earth? Say, to Allah. He has taken upon himself to show mercy. He will certainly continue to assemble you till the day of resurrection. There is no doubt in it. Those who ruin their souls will not believe.
وله ما سكن في الليل والنهار وهو السميع العليم.
To him belongs whatever dwells in the night and the day, and he is the all-hearing, the all-knowing.
قل أغير الله أتخذ وليا فاطر السماوات والأرض وهو يطعم ولا يطعم قل إني أمرت أن أكون أول من أسلم ولا تكونن من المشركين.
Say, shall I take any protector other than Allah, the maker of the heavens and the earth, who feeds and is not fed? Say, I have been commanded to be the first of those who submit, and be thou not of those who associate partners with God.
قل إني أخاف إن عصيت ربي عذاب يوم عظيم.
Say, of a truth I fear, if I disobey my Lord, the punishment of an awful day.
من يصرف عنه يومئذ فقد رحمه وذلك الفوز المبين.
He from whom it is averted on that day, God indeed has had mercy on him. And that indeed is a manifest triumph.
وَإِن يَمْسَسْكَ اللَّهُ بِضُرٍّ فَلَا كَاشِفَ لَهُ إِلَّا هُوَ وَإِن يَمْسَسْكَ بِخَيْرٍ فَهُوَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٌ.
And if Allah touch thee with affliction, there is none that can remove it but He. And if He touch thee with happiness, then He has power to do all that He wills.
وهو القاهر فوق عباده وهو الحكيم الخبير.
And He is supreme over His servants, and He is the wise, the all-aware.
قل أي شيء أكبر شهادة قل الله شهيد بيني وبينكم وأوحي إلي هذا القرآن لأنذركم به ومن بلغ أئنكم لتشهدون أن مع الله آلهة أخرى.
Say, what thing is most weighty as a witness? Say, Allah is a witness between me and you. And this Quran has been revealed to me, so that with it I may warn you and whomsoever it reaches. What? Do you really bear witness that there are other gods beside Allah?
قل لا أشهد قل إنما هو إله واحد وإنني بريء مما تشركون.
Say, I bear not witness thereto. Say, He is the one God, and certainly I am far removed from that which you associate with Him.
الذين آتيناهم الكتاب يعرفونه كما يعرفون أبناءهم الذين خسروا أنفسهم فهم لا يؤمنون.
Those to whom we gave the book recognize Him, as they recognize their sons. But those who ruin their souls will not believe.
ومن أظلم ممن افترى على الله كذبا أو كذب بآياته إنه لا يفلح الظالمون.
And who is more unjust than he who forges a lie against Allah, or gives the lie to his signs? Surely the unjust shall not prosper.
ويوم نحشرهم جميعا ثم نقول للذين أشركوا أين شركاؤكم الذين كنتم تزعمون.
And think of the day when we shall gather them all together. Then shall we say to those who associated partners with God, where are the partners you spoke of? Those whom you used to assert.
ثم لم تكن فتنتهم إلا أن قالوا والله ربنا ما كنا مشركين.
Then the end of their mischief will be naught, save that they shall say, by Allah, our Lord, we were not idolaters.
انظر كيف كذبوا على أنفسهم وضل عنهم ما كانوا يفترون.
See how they lie against themselves, and that which they fabricated has failed them.
ومنهم من يستمع إليك وجعلنا على قلوبهم أكنة أن يفقهوا وفي آذانهم وقرا وإن يروا كل آية لا يؤمنوا بها.
And among them are some who give ear to thee. But we have put veils on their hearts, that they should not understand, and deafness in their ears. And even if they see every sign, they would not believe therein.
حتى إذا جاءوك يجادلونك يقول الذين كفروا إن هذا إلا أساطير الأولين.
So much so that when they come to thee, disputing with thee, those who disbelieve say, this is nothing but fables of the ancients.
وهم ينهون عنه وينأون عنه وإن يهلكون إلا أنفسهم وما يشعرون.
And they forbid others to believe it, and themselves too they keep away from it, and they ruin none but their own selves, only they perceive not.
ولو ترى إذ وقفوا على النار فقالوا يا ليتنا نرد ولا نكذب بآيات ربنا ونكون من المؤمنين.
And if thou couldst only see when they are made to stand before the fire, they will say, "Oh, would that we might be sent back, and then we would not treat the signs of our Lord as lies, and we would be of the believers."
بل بدا لهم ما كانوا يخفون من قبل ولو ردوا لعادوا لما نهوا عنه وإنهم لكاذبون.
Nay, that which they used to conceal before has now become clear to them. And if they were sent back, they would surely return to that which they were forbidden, and they are certainly liars.
وقالوا إن هي إلا حياتنا الدنيا وما نحن بمبعوثين.
And they say, there is nothing except this, our present life, and we shall not be raised again.
ولو ترى إذ وقفوا على ربهم قال أليس هذا بالحق قالوا بلى وربنا قال فذوقوا العذاب بما كنتم تكفرون.
And if thou couldst only see when they are made to stand before their Lord, he will say, "Is not this second life the truth?" They will say, "Yea, by our Lord." He will say, "Then taste the punishment because you disbelieved."
قد خسر الذين كذبوا بلقاء الله حتى إذا جاءتهم الساعة بغتة قالوا يا حسرتنا على ما فرطنا فيها وهم يحملون أوزارهم على ظهورهم ألا ساء ما يزرون.
Those indeed are the losers who deny the meeting with Allah, so much so that when the hour shall come on them unawares, they will say, "O our grief for our neglecting this hour," and they shall bear their burdens on their backs. Surely, evil is that which they bear.
وما الحياة الدنيا إلا لعب ولهو وللدار الآخرة خير للذين يتقون أفلا تعقلون.
And worldly life is nothing but a sport and a pastime. And surely the abode of the hereafter is better for those who are righteous. Will you not then understand?
قد نعلم إنه ليحزنك الذي يقولون فإنهم لا يكذبونك ولكن الظالمين بآيات الله يجحدون.
We know full well that what they say verily grieves thee. For surely it is not thee that they charge with falsehood, but it is the signs of Allah that the evildoers reject.
ولقد كذبت رسل من قبلك فصبروا على ما كذبوا وأوذوا حتى أتاهم نصرنا ولا مبدل لكلمات الله ولقد جاءك من نبأ المرسلين.
And messengers indeed have been rejected before thee, but notwithstanding their rejection and persecution, they remained patient until our help came to them. There is none that can change the words of Allah, and there have already come to thee tidings of past messengers.
وإن كان كبر عليك عراضهم فإن استطعت أن تبتغي نفقا في الأرض أو سلما في السماء فتأتيهم بآية ولو شاء الله لجمعهم على الهدى فلا تكونن من الجاهلين.
And if their aversion is grievous to thee, then, if thou art able to seek a passage into the earth, or a ladder unto heaven, and bring them a sign, thou canst do so. And had Allah enforced His will, He could surely have brought them together into the guidance. So be thou not of those who lack knowledge.
إنما يستجيب الذين يسمعون والموتى يبعثهم الله ثم إليه يرجعون.
Only those can accept who listen. And as for the dead, Allah will raise them to life, then to Him shall they be brought back.
وقالوا لولا نزل عليه آية من ربه قل قل إن الله قادر على أن ينزل آية ولكن أكثرهم لا يعلمون.
Why has not a sign been sent down to him from his Lord? Say, surely Allah has power to send down a sign, but most of them do not know.
وما من دابة في الأرض ولا طائر يطير بجناحيه إلا أمم أمثالكم ما فرطنا في الكتاب من شيء ثم إلى ربهم يحشرون.
There is not an animal that crawls in the earth, nor a bird that flies on its two wings, but they are communities like you. We have left out nothing in the book. Then to their Lord shall they be gathered together.
والذين كذبوا بآياتنا صم وبكم في الظلمات من يشاء الله يضلله ومن يشاء يجعله على صراط مستقيم.
Those who have rejected our signs are deaf and dumb, in utter darkness. Whom Allah wills, He allows to perish, and whom He wills, He places on the right path.
قل أرأيتكم إن أتاكم عذاب الله أو أتتكم الساعة غير الله تدعون إن كنتم صادقين.
Say, what think ye, if the punishment of Allah come upon you, or there come upon you the hour, will you call upon any other than Allah if you are truthful?
بل إياه تدعون فيكشف ما تدعون إليه إن شاء وتنسون ما تشركون.
Nay, but on Him alone will you call. Then will He remove that which you call on Him to remove, if He please, and you will forget what you associate with Him.
ولقد أرسلنا إلى أمم من قبلك فأخذناهم بالبأساء والضراء لعلهم يتضرعون.
And indeed, we sent messengers to peoples before thee. Then we afflicted them with poverty and adversity, that they might humble themselves.
فلولا إذ جاءهم بأسنا تضرعوا ولكن قست قلوبهم وزين لهم الشيطان ما كانوا يعملون.
Why, then, when our punishment came upon them, did they not grow humble? But their hearts were hardened, and Satan made all that they did seem fair to them.
فلما نسوا ما ذكروا به فتحنا عليهم أبواب كل شيء حتى إذا فرحوا بما أوتوا أخذناهم بغتة فإذا هم مبلسون.
Then, when they forgot that which they had been admonished, we opened unto them the gates of all things, until, when they became exultant at what they were given, we seized them suddenly, and lo, they were plunged into despair.
فقطع دابر القوم الذين ظلموا والحمد لله رب العالمين.
So the last remnant of the people who did wrong was cut off, and all praise belongs to Allah, the Lord of all the worlds.
قل أرأيتم إن أخذ الله سمعكم وأبصاركم وختم على قلوبكم من إله غير الله يأتيكم به انظر كيف نصرف الآيات ثم هم يصدفون.
Say, what think ye? If Allah should take away your hearing and your sight, and seal up your hearts, who is the God other than Allah who could bring it back to you? See how we vary the signs, yet they turn away.
قل أرأيتكم إن أتاكم عذاب الله بغتة أو جهرة هل يهلك إلا القوم الظالمون.
Say, what think ye? If the punishment of Allah come upon you suddenly or openly, will any be destroyed save the wrong-doing people?
وما نرسل المرسلين إلا مبشرين ومنذرين فمن آمن وصلح فلا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون.
And we send not the messengers, but as bearers of glad tidings, and as warners. So those who believe and reform themselves, on them shall come no fear, nor shall they grieve.
والذين كذبوا بآياتنا يمسهم العذاب بما كانوا يفسقون.
And those who reject our signs, punishment will touch them, because they disobeyed.
قل لا أقول لكم عندي خزائن الله ولا أعلم الغيب ولا أقول لكم إني ملك إن أتبع إلا ما يوحى إلي. قل هل يستوي الأعمى والبصير أفلا تتفكرون.
Say, I do not say to you, I possess the treasures of Allah, nor do I know the unseen. Nor do I say to you, I am an angel. I follow only that which is revealed to me. Say, can a blind man and one who sees be alike? Will you not then reflect?
وأنذر به الذين يخافون أن يحشروا إلى ربهم ليس لهم من دونه ولي ولا شفيع لعلهم يتقون.
And warn thereby those who fear that they shall be gathered to their Lord, that they shall have no friend nor intercessor beside him, so that they may become righteous.
ولا تطرد الذين يدعون ربهم بالغداة والعشي يريدون وجهه ما عليك من حسابهم من شيء وما من حسابك عليهم من شيء فتطردهم فتكون من الظالمين.
And drive not away those who call upon their Lord morning and evening, seeking his countenance. Thou art not at all accountable for them, nor are they at all accountable for thee, that thou shouldst drive them away and be of the unjust.
وكذلك فتنا بعضهم ببعض ليقولوا أهؤلاء من الله عليهم من بيننا أليس الله بعالم بالشاكرين.
And in like manner have we tried some of them by others, that they may say, "Is it these whom Allah has favored from among us?" Does not Allah know best those who are grateful?
وإذا جاءك الذين يؤمنون بآياتنا فقل سلام عليكم كتب ربكم على نفسه الرحمة أنه من عمل منكم سوءا بجهالة ثم تاب من بعده وأصلح فأنه غفور رحيم.
And when those who believe in our signs come to thee, say, "Peace be unto you. Your Lord has taken it upon himself to show mercy, so that whoso among you does evil ignorantly and repents thereafter and amends, then he is most forgiving, merciful."
وكذلك نفصل الآيات ولتستبين سبيل المجرمين.
And thus do we expound the signs, that you may seek forgiveness, and that the way of the sinners may become manifest.
قل إني نهيت أن أعبد الذين تدعون من دون الله قل لا أتبع أهواءكم قد ضللت إذا وما أنا من المهتدين.
Say, I am forbidden to worship those on whom you call beside Allah. Say, I will not follow your evil inclinations. In that case, I shall become lost, and I shall not be of the guided.
قل إني على بينة من ربي وكذبتم به ما عندي ما تستعجلون به إن الحكم إلا لله يقص الحق وهو خير الفاصلين.
Say, I take my stand on a clear evidence from my Lord, and you reject it. That which you desire to be hastened is not in my power. The decision rests with none but Allah. He explains the truth, and He is best of judges.
قل لو أن عندي ما تستعجلون به لقضي الأمر بيني وبينكم والله أعلم بالظالمين.
Say, if that which you desire to be hastened were in my power, surely the matter would be decided between me and you, and Allah knows best the unjust.
وعنده مفاتح الغيب لا يعلمها إلا هو ويعلم ما في البر والبحر وما تسقط من ورقة إلا يعلمها ولا حبة في ظلمات الأرض ولا رطب ولا يابس إلا في كتاب مبين.
And with him are the keys of the unseen. None knows them but he. And he knows whatsoever is in the land and in the sea. And there falls not a leaf, but he knows it. Nor is there a grain in the deep darkness of the earth, nor anything green or dry, but is recorded in a clear book.
وهو الذي يتوفاكم بالليل ويعلم ما جرحتم بالنهار ثم يبعثكم فيه ليقضى أجل مسمى ثم إليه مرجعكم ثم ينبئكم بما كنتم تعملون.
And he it is who takes your souls by night and knows that which you do by day. Then he raises you up again therein, that the appointed time may be completed. Then to him is your return. Then will he inform you of what you used to do.
وهو القاهر فوق عباده ويرسل عليكم حفظة حتى إذا جاء أحدكم الموت توفته رسلنا وهم لا يفرطون.
And he is supreme over his servants, and he sends guardians to watch over you, until, when death comes to any one of you, our messengers take his soul, and they fail not.
ثم ردوا إلى الله مولاهم الحق ألا له الحكم وهو أسرع الحاسبين.
Then are they returned to Allah, their true Lord. Surely his is the judgment, and he is the quickest of reckoners.
قل من ينجيكم من ظلمات البر والبحر تدعونه تضرعا وخفيا لئن أنجانا من هذه لنكونن من الشاكرين.
Say, who delivers you from the calamities of the land and the sea, when you call upon Him in humility and in secret, saying, If He deliver us from this, we will surely be of those who are grateful.
قل الله ينجيكم منها ومن كل كرب ثم أنتم تشركون.
Say, Allah delivers you from them and from every distress, yet you associate partners with Him.
قل هو القادر على أن يبعث عليكم عذابا من فوقكم أو من تحت أرجلكم أو يلبسكم شيعا ويذيق بعضكم بأس بعض. انظر كيف نصرف الآيات لعلهم يفقهون.
Say, He has power to send punishment upon you, from above you or from beneath your feet, or to confound you by splitting you into sects and make you taste the violence of one another. See how we expound the signs in various ways that they may understand.
وكذب به قومك وهو الحق قل لست عليكم بوكيل.
And thy people have rejected it, though it is the truth. Say, I am not a guardian over you.
لكل نبأ مستقر وسوف تعلمون.
For every prophecy there is a fixed time, and soon you will come to know.
وإذا رأيت الذين يخوضون في آياتنا فأعرض عنهم حتى يخوضوا في حديث غيره وإما ينسينك الشيطان فلا تقعد بعد الذكرى مع القوم الظالمين.
And when thou seest those who engage in vain discourse concerning our signs, then turn thou away from them until they engage in a discourse other than that. And if Satan cause thee to forget, then sit not after recollection with the unjust people.
وما على الذين يتقون من حسابهم من شيء ولكن ذكرى لعلهم يتقون.
And those who are righteous are not at all accountable for them, but their duty is to admonish them, that they may fear God.
وذر الذين اتخذوا دينهم لعبا ولهوا وغرتهم الحياة الدنيا.
And let alone those who take their religion for a sport and a pastime, and whom worldly life has beguiled.
وذكر به أن تبسل نفس بما كسبت ليس لها من دون الله ولي ولا شفيع وإن تعدل كل عدل لا يؤخذ منها أولئك الذين أبسلوا بما كسبوا.
And admonish people thereby, lest a soul be consigned to perdition for what it has wrought. It shall have no helper nor intercessor beside Allah. And even if it offer every ransom, it shall not be accepted from it. These are they who have been delivered over to destruction for their own acts.
لهم شراب من حميم وعذاب أليم بما كانوا يكفرون.
They will have a drink of boiling water and a grievous punishment because they disbelieved.
قل أندعو من دون الله ما لا ينفعنا ولا يضرنا ونرد على أعقابنا بعد إذ هدانا الله كالذي استهوته الشياطين في الأرض حيران له أصحاب يدعونه إلى الهدى ائتنا.
Say, shall we call beside Allah upon that which can neither profit us nor harm us? And shall we be turned back on our heels after Allah has guided us, like one whom the evil ones entice away, leaving him bewildered in the land, and who has companions who call him to guidance, saying, "Come to us."
قل إن هدى الله هو الهدى وأمرنا لنسلم لرب العالمين.
Say, surely the guidance of Allah is the only guidance, and we have been commanded to submit to the Lord of the worlds.
وأن أقيموا الصلاة واتقوه وهو الذي إليه تحشرون.
And we have been given the command, observe prayer and fear him, and he it is to whom you shall be gathered.
وهو الذي خلق السماوات والأرض بالحق ويوم يقول كن فيكون قوله الحق وله الملك يوم ينفخ في الصور عالم الغيب والشهادة وهو الحكيم الخبير.
And He it is who created the heavens and the earth in accordance with the requirements of wisdom. And the day He says, "Be," it will be. His word is the truth, and His will be the kingdom on the day when the trumpet will be blown. He is the knower of the unseen and the seen, and He is the wise, the all-aware.
وَإِذْ قَالَ إِبْرَاهِيمُ لِأَبِيهِ آزَرَ تَتَّخِذُ أَصْنَامًا آلِهَةً إِنِّي أَرَاكَ وَقَوْمَكَ فِي ضَلَالٍ مُبِينٍ.
And remember the time when Abraham said to his father, Azar, dost thou take idols for gods? Surely I see thee and thy people in manifest error.
وَكَذَلِكَ نُرِي إِبْرَاهِيمَ مَلَكُوتَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَلِيَكُونَ مِنَ الْمُوقِنِينَ.
And thus did we show Abraham the kingdom of the heavens and the earth, that he might be rightly guided, and that he might be of those who have certainty of faith.
فَلَمَّا جَنَّ عَلَيْهِ اللَّيْلُ رَأَىٰ كَوْكَبًا قَالَ هَٰذَا رَبِّي فَلَمَّا أَفَلَ قَالَ لَا أُحِبُّ الْآفِلِينَ.
And when the night darkened upon him, he saw a star. He said, "This is my Lord." But when it set, he said, "I like not those that set."
فَلَمَّا رَأَى الْقَمَرَ بَازِغًا قَالَ هَٰذَا رَبِّي فَلَمَّا أَفَلَ قَالَ لَئِن لَّمْ يَهْدِنِي رَبِّي لَأَكُونَنَّ مِنَ الْقَوْمِ الضَّالِّينَ.
And when he saw the moon rise with spreading light, he said, "This is my Lord." But when it set, he said, "If my Lord guide me not, I shall surely be of the people who go astray."
فَلَمَّا رَأَى الشَّمْسَ بَازِغَةً قَالَ هَٰذَا رَبِّي هَٰذَا أَكْبَرُ فَلَمَّا أَفَلَتْ قَالَ يَا قَوْمِ إِنِّي بَرِيءٌ مِّمَّا تُشْرِكُونَ.
And when he saw the sun rise with spreading light, he said, "This is my Lord, this is the greatest." But when it set, he said, "O my people, surely I am clear of that which you associate with God.
إني وجهت وجهي للذي فطر السماوات والأرض حنيفا وما أنا من المشركين.
I have turned my face toward him who created the heavens and the earth, being ever inclined to God, and I am not of those who associate gods with God.
وحاجه قومه قال أتحاجوني في الله وقد هدان ولا أخاف ما تشركون به إلا أن يشاء ربي شيئا وسع ربي كل شيء علما أفلا تتذكرون.
And his people argued with him. He said, Do you argue with me concerning Allah when He has guided me aright? And I fear not that which you associate with Him, unless my Lord will something. My Lord comprehends all things in His knowledge. Will you not then be admonished?
وكيف أخاف ما أشركتم ولا تخافون أنكم أشركتم بالله ما لم ينزل به عليكم سلطانا فأي الفريقين أحق بالأمن إن كنتم تعلمون.
And why should I fear that which you associate with God, when you fear not to associate with Allah that for which He has sent down to you no authority? Which, then, of the two parties has greater right to security, if indeed you know?
الذين آمنوا ولم يلبسوا إيمانهم بظلم أولئك لهم الأمن وهم مهتدون.
Those who believe and mix not up their belief with injustice, it is they who shall have peace and who are rightly guided.
وتلك حجتنا آتيناها إبراهيم على قومه نرفع درجات من نشاء إن ربك حكيم عليم.
And that is our argument, which we gave to Abraham, against his people. We exalt in degrees of rank whomso we please. Thy Lord is indeed wise, all-knowing.
ووهبنا له إسحاق ويعقوب كلا هدينا ونوحا هدينا من قبل ومن ذريته داود وسليمان وأيوب ويوسف وموسى وهارون وكذلك نجزي المحسنين.
And we gave him Isaac and Jacob, each did we guide aright, and Noah did we guide aright aforetime, and of his progeny David and Solomon, and Job and Joseph, and Moses and Aaron. Thus do we reward those who do good.
وزكريا ويحيى وعيسى وإلياس كل من الصالحين.
And we guided Zachariah and John and Jesus and Elias. Each one of them was of the virtuous.
وإسماعيل واليسع ويونس ولوطا وكلا فضلنا على العالمين.
And we also guided Ishmael and Elisha and Jonah and Lot, and each one did we exalt above the people.
ومن آبائهم وذرياتهم وإخوانهم واجتبيناهم وهديناهم إلى صراط مستقيم.
And we exalted some of their fathers, and their children, and their brethren, and we chose them, and we guided them in the straight path.
ذلك هدى الله يهدي به من يشاء من عباده ولو أشركوا لحبط عنهم ما كانوا يعملون.
That is the guidance of Allah. He guides thereby those of His servants whom He pleases. And if they had worshipped aught beside Him, surely all they did would have been of no avail to them.
أولئك الذين آتيناهم الكتاب والحكم والنبوة فإن يكفر بها هؤلاء فقد وكلنا بها قوما ليسوا بها بكافرين.
It is these to whom we gave the book, and dominion, and prophethood. But if these people are ungrateful for them, it matters not. For we have now entrusted them to a people who are not ungrateful for them.
أولئك الذين هدى الله فبهداه مقتده قل لا أسألكم عليه أجرا إن هو إلا ذكرى للعالمين.
These it is whom Allah guided aright, so follow thou their guidance. Say, I ask not of you any reward for it. This is naught but an admonition for all mankind.
وما قدر الله حق قدره إذ قالوا ما أنزل الله على بشر من شيء قل من أنزل الكتاب الذي جاء به موسى نورا وهدى للناس تجعلونه قراطيس تبدونها وتخفون كثيرا.
And they do not make a just estimate of Allah. When they say, Allah has not revealed anything to any man. Say, who revealed the book which Moses brought, a light and guidance for the people? Though you treat it as scraps of paper, which you show, while you conceal much.
وَعُلِّمْتُم مَّا لَمْ تَعْلَمُوا أَنتُمْ وَلَا آبَاؤُكُمْ قُلِ اللَّهُ ثُمَّ ذَرْهُمْ فِي خَوْضِهِمْ يَلْعَبُونَ.
And you have been taught that which neither you nor your fathers knew. Say, Allah, then leave them to amuse themselves with their vain discourse.
وَهَذَا كِتَابٌ أَنزَلْنَاهُ مُبَارَكٌ مُصَدِّقُ الَّذِي بَيْنَ يَدَيْهِ وَلِتُنذِرَ أُمَّ الْقُرَى وَمَنْ حَوْلَهَا وَالَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْآخِرَةِ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِهِ وَهُمْ عَلَى صَلَاتِهِمْ يُحَافِظُونَ.
And this is a book which we have revealed, full of blessings, to fulfill that which preceded it, and to enable thee to warn the mother of towns and those around her. And those who believe in the hereafter believe therein, and they keep a watch over their prayer.
وَمَنْ أَظْلَمُ مِمَّنِ افْتَرَى عَلَى اللَّهِ كَذِبًا أَوْ قَالَ أُوحِيَ إِلَيَّ وَلَمْ يُوحَ إِلَيْهِ شَيْءٌ وَمَنْ قَالَ سَأُنزِلُ مِثْلَ مَا أَنزَلَ اللَّهُ.
And who is more unjust than he who forges a lie against Allah, or says, it has been revealed to me, while nothing has been revealed to him, and who says, I will send down the like of that which Allah has sent down.
وَلَوْ تَرَى إِذْ إذ الظالمون في غمرات الموت والملائكة باسطوا أيديهم أخرجوا أنفسكم.
And if thou couldst only see when the wrongdoers are in the agonies of death, and the angels stretch forth their hands, saying, Yield up your souls.
اليوم تجزون عذاب الهون بما كنتم تقولون على الله غير الحق وكنتم عن آياتي تستكبرون.
This day shall you be awarded the punishment of disgrace because of that which you spoke against Allah falsely, and because you turned away from His signs with disdain.
وَلَقَدْ جِئْتُمُونَا فُرَادَى كَمَا خَلَقْنَاكُمْ أَوَّلَ مَرَّةٍ وَتَرَكْتُمْ مَا خَوَّلْنَاكُمْ وراء ظهوركم وما نرى معكم شفعاءكم الذين زعمتم أنهم فيكم شركاء.
And now you come to us one by one, even as we created you at first. And you have left behind you that which we bestowed upon you. And we see not with you your antecessors, of whom you asserted that they were partners with God in your affairs.
لقد تقطع بينكم وضل عنكم ما كنتم تزعمون.
Now you have been cut off from one another, and that which you presumed has failed you.
إن الله فالق الحب والنوى يخرج الحي من الميت ومخرج الميت من الحي ذلكم الله فأنى تؤفكون.
Verily, it is Allah who causes the grain and the date stones to sprout. He brings forth the living from the dead, and He is the bringer forth of the dead from the living. That is Allah. Wherefore then are you turned back?
فالق الإصباح وجعل الليل سكنا والشمس والقمر حسبانا ذلك تقدير العزيز العليم.
He causes the break of day, and He made the night for rest, and the sun and the moon for reckoning time. That is the decree of the mighty, the wise.
وهو الذي جعل لكم النجوم لتهتدوا بها في ظلمات البر والبحر قد فصلنا الآيات لقوم يعلمون.
And He it is who has made the stars for you, that you may follow the right direction with their help, amid the deep darkness of the land and the sea. We have explained the signs in detail for a people who possess knowledge.
وهو الذي أنشأكم من نفس واحدة فمستقر ومستودع قد فصلنا الآيات لقوم يفقهون.
And He it is who has produced you from a single person, and there is for you a home and a lodging. We have explained the signs in detail for a people who understand.
وهو الذي أنزل من السماء ماء
And it is He who sends down water from the cloud,
فأخرجنا به نبات كل شيء فأخرجنا منه خضرا نخرج منه حبا متراكبا ومن النخل من طلعها قنوان دانية وجنات من عناب والزيتون والرمان مشتبها وغير متشابه.
and we bring forth therewith every kind of growth. Then we bring forth with that green foliage, wherefrom we produce clustered grain. And from the date palm, out of its sheaths, come forth bunches hanging low. And we produce therewith gardens of grapes, and the olive and the pomegranate, similar and dissimilar.
انظروا إلى ثمره إذا أثمر وينعي إن في ذلكم لآيات لقوم يؤمنون.
Look at the fruit thereof, when it bears fruit, and the ripening thereof. Surely in this are signs for a people who believe.
وَجَعَلُوا لِلَّهِ شُرَكَاءَ الْجِنَّ وَخَلَقَهُمْ وَخَرَقُوا لَهُ بَنِينَ وَبَنَاتٍ بِغَيْرِ عِلْمٍ سبحانه وتعالى عما يصفون.
And they hold the jinn to be partners with Allah, although He created them. And they falsely ascribe to Him sons and daughters without any knowledge. Holy is He, and exalted far above what they attribute to Him.
بديع السماوات والأرض أنى يكون له ولد ولم تكن له صاحبة وخلق كل شيء وهو بكل شيء عليم.
The originator of the heavens and the earth, how can he have a son when he has no consort, and when he has created everything and has knowledge of all things?
ذلكم الله ربكم لا إله إلا هو خالق كل شيء فاعبدوه وهو على كل شيء وكيل.
Such is Allah, your Lord. There is no God but He, the Creator of all things, so worship Him. And He is guardian over everything.
لا تدركه الأبصار وهو يدرك الأبصار وهو اللطيف الخبير.
Eyes cannot reach Him, but He reaches the eyes. And He is the incomprehensible, the all-aware.
قد جاءكم بصائر من ربكم فمن أبصر فلنفسه ومن عمي فعليها وما أنا عليكم بحفيظ.
Proofs have indeed come to you from your Lord. So whoever sees, it is for his own good. And whoever becomes blind, it is to his own harm. And I am not a guardian over you.
وكذلك نصرف الآيات ليقولوا درست ولنبينه لقوم يعلمون.
And thus do we vary the signs, that the truth may become established. But the result is that they say, Thou hast learnt well. And we vary the signs, that we may explain it to a people who have knowledge.
اتبع ما أوحي إليك من ربك لا إله إلا هو وأعرض عن المشركين.
Follow that which has been revealed to thee from thy Lord. There is no God but He, and turn aside from the idolaters.
ولو شاء الله ما أشركوا وما جعلناك عليهم حفيظا وما أنت عليهم بوكيل.
And if Allah had enforced His will, they would not have set up gods with Him, And we have not made thee a keeper over them, nor art thou over them a guardian.
ولا تسبوا الذين يدعون من دون الله فيسبوا الله عدوا بغير علم كذلك زينا لكل أمة عملهم ثم إلى ربهم مرجعهم فينبئهم بما كانوا يعملون.
And revile not those whom they call upon beside Allah, lest they, out of spite, revile Allah in their ignorance. Thus unto every people have we caused their doing to seem fair. Then unto their Lord is their return, and He will inform them of what they used to do.
وأقسموا بالله جهد أيمانهم لئن جاءتهم آية ليؤمنن بها قل إنما الآيات عند الله وما يشعركم أنها إذا جاءت لا يؤمنون.
And they swear their strongest oaths by Allah that if there came to them a sign, they would surely believe therein. Say, surely signs are with Allah, but what should make you understand that when the signs come, they will not believe?
ونقلب أفئدتهم وأبصارهم كما لم يؤمنوا به أول مرة ونذرهم في طغيانهم يعمهون.
And we shall confound their hearts and their eyes, as they believed not therein at the first time, and we shall leave them in their transgression to wander in distraction.